Okay. Oh, market open, sorry.
Specs. When I put that out, I expected more movement. That's why within that number. So and based on certain, no, explain it a bit.
Okay.
Target is down $30. It's a really tight opening range so far. Sure, Hathaway's up. Buyers are really trying to push this higher. Thanks for the info, Reply. Sorry, bye. Sellers are looking like they're trying about to lose.
There's been some consistent scalping opportunities in NQ, that's for sure.
What I'm seeing is that there's a lot of sellers. They're
There's,
not getting too much done.
there looks like a majority of them are getting absorbed. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not willing to take the risk of fading this down move yet. I need more confirmation if I'm gonna do that.
We're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Semi.
Huh?
Semi in the middle of nowhere. We're at basically the puke down we did yesterday. We're more or less filling in the volume from that region on NQ. We're right at that bottom area where we tried to bottom for like an hour, roughly. The weird thing about it is there's no one attempting really to like heavily sway. Like there's no massive selling. It's like kind of grindy.
Damn it! I think my fucking shit froze. There's a lot of red on the board right now, but the indices are just not reacting to it as much as we thought. Thanks. I'll definitely change that later. But sometimes I do back testing, but I get what you mean.
This shit is fucking scary. Like I entered like pretty fat size long on NQ there. But like I got scared shitless because someone was literally just fucking pounding a iceberg at the lows, so I scaled off like majority of my position for just a couple points. Just to make sure I would not get slapped to shit. Well, the rest is riding, so let's see. I can make some profit on this. I've not seen that intense selling on and iceberging on NQ in a long while. So I'm flatting this fucker.
Why does this look like Monday? It's just in a tight range, and it's
I'm
just
out.
staying here.
I'm out. It's a scratch trade and overall.
Doesn't this feel like Monday to you, Risky?
I don't know. I did not have a specific feeling on Monday when it came to, well, gut feeling prevailed for once. Gut feeling and seeing that someone iceberged the shit out of 11,800. Good luck, everyone, and I hope Mr. Specs gets a fat breakout trade here. 'Cause I ain't seeing no fucking fading this shit. Well, not anytime soon, at least. I mean, Monday had a similar behavior. The only problem is that it ripped up first on Monday. And then they faded that extreme, and then it ripped back down for European close, and then they were done for the day, more or less. 'Cause well, they were done selling at least. Holy shit, that was avoiding a fucking. Oh, it's not aggressive, but still, it would have been an unnecessary stop for me. Jeez, fuck. Yeah. NQ tested the lows of Monday, more or less. Like 1 point off. And then bounced temporarily. Don't think it's gonna hold though. We're having uptick right now. But decreasing volume and when we went up. This looks dangerous.
This is not the day to take breakouts.
Well,
Oh.
you don't know that yet. We're down like if you would have taken the overnight low short, you would have been up big time now.
Mm-hmm.
At least in NQ, you would have been up like 45 points or so. It's also one of the reasons why people like to trade NQ for breakouts. Is a fucking monster when it comes to that. That fucker is definitely breaking out of regions.
Well, there might be like a lot of competition for it.
It is. That's why there's a lot of slippage. Because everybody is basically fighting for the market buy and sell. There's almost no limit buying or selling.
Crazy.
That's why it
Sounds
slips.
like a-
That's
sounds like
why
the
it
Wild
slips
West,
heavily.
man.
It is the Wild West. It's called the reason why it's NASCrack. You know, it's a healthy behavior in that index. I don't know if it's seasonality or if I'm sick, but I'm still feeling like under the weather, and it's been like 2 weeks. Like it can't be that I'm sick. It must be fucking like seasonal depression. There's nothing else I can explain it.
The fuck?
What do you mean the fuck?
Depression? Why are you depressed?
I don't know. Not feeling motivated. I'm feeling like everything is a fucking hassle to do. Like even this. Oh, I don't know.
Even making money is a hassle.
Yes, even that is a hassle.
Wow. Bro, are you okay, man? Just sounds like you're having a shit day in the markets, to be honest with you.
He's
I mean,
up
like
for the day.
I got one stop, but it's like fine. Like I made like 2 times that of the stop on crude earlier today, and it's the only stop out I had. So I'm up. I'm just like markets isn't everything. Like I don't know what to say.
Oh.
I don't think any of us know what to say, too.
True.
I think 79 can hold 79.25.
924.
I want to try it.
The long side?
Just to the short side.
What a fucking struggle. Come on, someone like give way. Like it's barely moving. Like even NQ is fucking behaving today. Scaled half on NQ for 4R. Fucking a 2R on the overall trade if it comes back to and stops me out. Fuck this, I'm getting out of this bitch. Leaving a little trail bit. Like it doesn't want to go anywhere. Like there's no commitment in either direction. Like they're really like just like slow unwinding or like adding. I don't know. They're doing some weird shit. I mean that's fair enough, Gecko. Didn't you have a great start to November? With the fucking volatility? Or was that the end of October where you made your best day of the year? Gonna take half of the remaining trading shit off here at 79. Oh, okay, I'm not getting that apparently. Okay, there we go. Now whatever's left on NQ can sit there for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna leave it on. It either goes stop or it goes moon. Wrecked or Valhalla. Okay, that sounds tough, Gecko. That's really tough. Have you analyzed what trades you've been taking? Gecko? And what went wrong with the trades?
We'll be right back, guys.
Okay, this is me practicing Zen focus here to hold on to this fucking, like, even if it's like just 1/10 of the original size, it's still like, to watch this shit is painful. This is me like acknowledging that the specs way of just taking the trade, like taking, like, in my opinion, taking some off, and then, like, in this case it's risk free pretty much.
Mhm.
And if it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, it's a stop out.
There you go. Or just move your stop to break even, and you can't
Ah.
lose.
I mean, in this case, it's 10% of the original size, so I can't lose money no matter how, unless it literally is limit down and no bid. So.
Ski, did you end up talking to Santos about what I sent you?
No, I did not. Because I went offline at like 2 p.m. or 2:30 yesterday. So I was not, like, 2:30 Eastern Standard. I'm gonna send to him today. Come on, you fucker. You're not gonna be fucking dicking around here, Mr. NQ.
Says you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
I mean, I'm just holding on to, like, in this case, it is.
Risky gets to the bar all drunk as fuck. NQ is the bouncer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is pretty
Whatever
much
you think there, pal.
I mean, I'm holding on to 3 out of 30 lots on NQ, so that's.
Sure thing, pal.
And I let go of the majority of it for fucking measly 5 points. Like, you kidding me? Like 2/3 of the position was let go for, well, close to 2/3. Well, profit is profit. I'm not gonna complain in that regard. I just wanted to rip, so I can say at least I held a whole trade for longer than a specific R, because this is way above my R that I usually go for. Just.
Gecko, is it just that the trades are coming back, or is it you got a bad entry, or
Or
I feel like the fucking
misfiring,
shit's coming
or
back.
like wrong signals, and like I haven't encouraged like a lot of like or misinterpreting a lot of signals, at least in my system.
10-4. Ever since that CPI, I've been kind of fucked up, and then I don't know how many times I should start tracking that where I've been like, oh, there it is, but I was late and I missed it, and I was like, fuck, and I'm like, god damn it, and like just right now, I missed that long there at the bottom at 73 there, and I'm like sitting there with my finger on the trigger and I didn't push it, and I'm like, what?
I mean, Harvey, to be honest, like the system that you're running, it seems like you could be chasing a little bit more. Like you could accept a little worse off of a price because the confirmation in the signal.
Kind of dropped that. Not dropped it, but I'm actually putting a little less weight on it right now. It doesn't seem to be working as hot shit as it once was, so I'm kind of putting a little less emphasis on it. I'm going back to my like kind of roots.
Okay. Fair enough.
I still grabbed that 73 entry. I just couldn't get my finger on it, and then all of a sudden we're at 75. And now we're at, now we're at whatever, but I mean, like, all of a sudden it's at 75, 76, and you're like, fuck, right? Before you know it, what is it, 35 seconds goes by, and you're at 80, right?
I mean, that part is definitely normal, but...
Long signals and stopped it by plus minus 4 ticks. Only to have it ripped to my target. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like, I don't want to put risk on, like what you're, like, I don't want to get stopped out. it seems like you have to stomach more pain in this environment. That's what I'm noticing. Just like the trade this morning, I went break even +2 at a reasonable amount of time, and I still got stopped out. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I can.
I'm sitting here doing looking for gold in my ears right now while looking at this. Like this is how bored I am of this. Holy fuck. I don't know. I don't even have motivation to program. Like, I don't even have motivation to program because I need to fix the non-linear charts as well. The problem is I don't have any fucking incentive to do it. Oh, the incentive is money, but you get the point. I don't know. Need to go take an ice bath or something. I don't know. Wake the fuck up.
Apparently, I'm not a big one on it. Apparently, this fasting fucking thing will clear your mind or drive you insane. One of the two.
I mean, I usually go insane from it, so that's my
The
experience.
one guy said he's fasted for 4 days and he almost ate somebody in a lineup or something. He was I don't know, he's just a comedian. He said, so this guy asked me a question, and I was like, all I could hear was the taste of his skin. I was like, what?
Yeah. I mean, Gecko, like, to be honest, like, the volatility, but then again, like, okay, speaking from my own system, from trading like I used to, where I scalped a lot more, and to switch to the system I'm trading currently, I'm more or less going mentally insane from sitting still and not doing anything.
You need to,
Because
what do they, you need to make...
Honestly, man, that means you're leveling up. I think.
it is leveling up, but like I'm sitting here doing like having like a stress ball to just squeeze the shit out of it when I'm bored. So
You need to crochet or whatever. Build a fucking a scarf. Seeing as winter's coming,
yeah.
it would probably work, man. To be honest, it keeps your hand. Not that I do it, but if you were to, it keeps both your hands busy. Gecko, you're running such a size that you can't scale out at all, or is that? I'm not really complaining about the trade I just took. Well, I am. I'm complaining because it went on and on past where I wanted it, but I took money out of it.
Gecko, have you considered using the thing that Nick does, where you have like, let's say you're
Don't promote that yet, Brisky. Talk to
no.
Santos. Talk to Santos first. I'm serious. That's Retro can attest to it as well.
Which one?
With Santos's work, it's kind of impressive. It's a great theory. Santos actually has it kind of worked out.
Which one?
What you're talking about, the Nick theory. The Nick system? Okay, well, Santos worked it out where, like, that break even, where he said if you go, let's say you have risk of 5 ticks, and then he goes plus 5 ticks, he takes half the position apart and lets the rest of it ride. Over time, the system, you're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna end up losing on commissions, right? Like versus, you'd have to. Santos is way smarter than I am. He's got it all written down and stuff and everything. But yeah, like even if you were to go to break even instead of going to the letting the risk completely take it back, you'd be in better shape. Right? In the long run, P&L. That's what it. Yeah, letting your runners run. That's what he's doing with that. Letting you be risk free. Except for the long-term P&L, you'd be better to go to break even, I think is what Santos has got worked out. Instead of going to -5, right? And going to completely break even, because now you're at, I don't know, maybe it was, we'll have to get Santos on the line here. It's a really great theory. You still have commissions to worry about. And you have, You took profits. That's the point, right? The way if you get stopped out before the runner goes, then you still took profits. It's I don't know. It's another way to look at it. Santos has got it all on like a spreadsheet kind of thing. The guy is pretty quick with it. Yeah, exactly, and that's why I go to break even +2 for slippage and to cover commissions. Okay? That's exactly it. Plus, I take 1/3 off. I was taking 1/3 off at 10 ticks. I'm actually going to try and work that into 15 ticks. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you were plus 15 ticks, are you going to let it go all the way back to negative 15 ticks? In my opinion, that doesn't make. You just wasted all your hard work, is what I'm saying. And the job is to make money on this, not to watch candles go up and down and go back and forth. Remember that Nick's thing is completely automated, and he puts out like fucking 60 trades a day. Or more. I can't remember what he said. Does anybody remember exactly what he said? He puts out like 100 fucking trades a day because of the automation part of it, right? Like, yeah, and that's where he's going to get an edge of. Oh, potentially, all it would take would be 1 out of 100 to make that happen, right? Whereas, like, if I have like, I don't know, it's just my P&L will be continually rising. With, I guess maybe faster. It would just be rising faster than his would. His would just be more of a flat line, and then kind of not a flat line, but like slightly rising up. Yeah, see, Gecko, I don't believe in the break even because I still want that last little bit to. Because, like I said, if we're already at 1R and it comes all the way back, then maybe we're not in the right spot, and we should just take the money. Right? Like that's the job, is actually to try and make money off this, not to watch the fucking thing go up and down, right? Again, it's like it's a hard mindset because it's a hard mindset because you want it to run, yet, I'm sure a lot of us, if you can remember what it was like when you started, wanted every single one of them to run, and it was like didn't take any profits, and you like one of the biggest things that it made me a better trader was learning how not to change winners to losers. Hey, Slim, keep talking. Come on, voice if you want, because what you just said there was kind of important. Because I've had 5 lots, or like 5 micros out of my 15 micros. I've had 5 micros go on and on and on, just to make fuck all. And really, I needed to clear my mind. I have it all documented actually. It was one of Fat Cat's biggest trades, and it was right at that exact time. And I wrote it, and I said, I got to clear my head for this thing running back up to VWAP. Instead, I held my 5 fucking lots, halfway back up to my trail stop. And I was like, point was that I missed, my mindset wasn't clear for the next trade because I was trailing my stop in and still focused on that existing trade. Meanwhile, potential for every trade has its limit to eat and hold it and hold it and hold it until it all comes all the way back to you. In my opinion, is kind of fucking foolish, right? Because I've talked about it before, like it was changing your bias quickly, getting into the move once the other move is done. It's almost like the reverse position button, but I don't use that. That's kind of a bit aggressive, I guess. Like to think that you could perfectly time it like that would be, I think, impressive. But I think clearing your mindset to figure out the next trade is more important than holding that one measly runner that really didn't help that much. And you would have been better off probably just taking it off at the fucking bottom or where have you. Refocusing, that's all. How do you know if it's going to come back? You don't. But feel happy that you took money.
You guys think 79 can hold?
What? Talking about Specs?
I don't know. I took a short at 80 and I wanted it to hit low of day, but it failed. So I just kind of gave up on it. I got out break even, which was whatever.
I think we're bullish now.
Yeah,
made the
we're
bullish
very
turn
bullish.
right when we set it there at 9:58. It's bullish now. This 10:09 that confirms the bull. We're going into this pullback. If we can stay above 76, we're still bullish. My opinion. Oh, if we can stay ahead of 73, that would be for sure. But who knows? This is where it becomes tricky. Was that a bottom tick? Not quite. See? What's the pullback? Any snow yet, Specs?
Yep, I got some today.
You lucky dog. Got a fuckload today.
Oh, Don, this is just garbage. This is just garbage chop. Fuck this market. Oh. Damn it, I lost on my stop out. It's like $20. Yeah, fuck. Whatever.
NQ's the weakest one aside from Russell. Ray Train NQ? Like, is there a reason? So I see. All right, guys. I still feel like shit, so I'm gonna call it early. Just yeah, PM me if you guys have
Today
any
is not the
questions.
day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
Later,
will
guys.
be. See ya.
Later.
Hopefully a better day than this.
Specs. Specs. Come in, Specs. Over.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have any? What I've, Gecko. I've been trying to look at what the fuck's going on with my trading as well. Have you noticed anything, or do you have any trackings on? I guess I'm going to call it an inside pre-market or after hours.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, like, and have you not noticed that there's been a ton of them lately? Like in the last week or so, week and a bit.
Not really. Monday was an inside day. Tuesday was a gap day.
But just the
Today is an
pre-market.
inside. What do you mean the pre-market?
The pre-market. I don't know. There's not a lot of. It's like a flatter line of a pre-market, if you were.
Like a market opens inside the pre-market range, as in we're not making fresh highs or fresh lows.
How about the pre-market just stays in a tight range? Or is that more normal than I'm expecting? Then I just didn't pay attention enough.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Okay. Maybe I'll look at that more. Sorry. Maybe I'm looking at something different.
Harvey? All I know, Harvey, is that when the market gaps above the previous RTH day, there's usually like a 9 out of 10 chance there's going to be good momentum. And those are the days where I make all my money.
Which doesn't
Yes.
happen that often. Is what you're,
Yeah, it does. It happens like 3 times a week.
okay, so Monday
2
on
to
the
3
7th.
times a week.
Monday on the 7th.
Last week we
happened.
had 2. I think last week we had 3. 3 of those days. Yeah, last week we had Tuesday was a gap. Thursday was a gap and Friday was a gap. But honestly, I think the most important, wow, we're so range bound. The most important thing of the whole market is that you tell yourself a story of how you're going to trade it.
What's today's story for you? Or what was today's story for you?
We failed to gap up yesterday and continue. Today we opened in the previous day's range, right in the center of 2 supply and demand zones. I shouldn't even be touching it. And the only reason I even attempted is because I've been experimenting with the scalp strategy. And I got a short at 70, at 80. But it got me out break even when it pulled back. But it's not really like you're personally, I'm not going to make a lot of money in this specific regime when you open in a failed gap right in the middle. But tomorrow, if we open lower, that's going to be a huge day for an imbalance of supply and demand, and money can be made. That's just the way I see it. There's no right way to see the market. It's just what I've noticed is gaps good, open in range less good.
Fucking, fucking piece of shit.
swag.
Go shovel some
Dude.
snow. Go shovel some dirt.
Go shovel the. Dude, just
go shovel some
go
garbage
move the
then.
dead bodies. Just go move the dead bodies.
No, you were making it better. It's called improving. That's right. For free. It's it's just part of my volunteer work. Don't ask them.
I'm gonna call it a day. See you guys. There's nothing
Hey,
worth it.
Specs, come on. You're leaving early. You
Order
leave at 11,
canceled.
you're leaving 15 minutes early, 16, 17 minutes early.
You know what? You're right. I'll stay
Come
5 more
on,
minutes, but it's just
man.
not worth it, dude. This
Some
isn't
respect for the punch clock.
the punch clock. The whole reason I became a trader was that I could leave whenever the fuck I wanted to. I
After
could make a lot of
11,
money.
you're allowed to leave after 11 anytime you want, yeah.
Nah, this shit is chalk, man. This is garbo.
They just said it. Everybody just said it. The moment you leave, watch it. Actually, yeah, go ahead and leave. Because that'll be great. If it pops up as soon as you leave, that'll be awesome.
Hmm. 67 could be a good area.
Dude, I got short at 39.90.75 this morning. I feel Gecko's pain, right? Like I feel it, like the way it comes back. It's the frustrating. I don't want to hear it. Right? I don't want to fucking hear it. It was probably more like fucking 414 or something fucking stupid. Fuck off. I was gonna say 4.7 or something. 4.4, 4.7. Fuck. So let's try and what is going on here with the market? So like why are they acting so fucked up? Like why is there so much indecision? Trump just came in. We had that fucking Ukraine half-ass spook thing. It was like that was an interesting fucking, you know, we're up at like highest high, like you know what I mean? Like we're turning that corner into like bullish longer term kind of. We're almost at that fucked up daily trend line fucking thing. We're above this moving averages or whatever, right? Like how 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 accurate do you think that is? That's probably pretty accurate, eh? Like wait, a day? Is it a day off? Well, that's what I'm getting at, right? Because like I always used to try and find like in the small caps, I would always try and find how much of the stock was shorted. Okay, and that data was fucking like nearly impossible to get. Like, or it wasn't impossible to get; it was impossible to get it accurate. So put call ratio is similar, right? But we're dealing with options instead of just straight up shorts, right? Like,
You could have made like probably 20x your money in just that crash from PPI to the low when they discussed the fucking rocket attack or whatever. Like 20 times your money in what, a 2% move? I think that's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't beat some of the futures brokers leverage, but it's still 'Cause I think the best I've heard is like 300 or something. In leverage, which sure you can reach it if you borrow money to buy the puts, but don't think you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit risky to me.
Borrowing money for any type of thing like that is
Going out taking a
Oh, did
14%
Specs
interest
slip
rate.
out? That
Yeah, he
fucker,
slipped
he
out.
slipped out fucking 6 minutes without saying a... That motherfucker. I'm gonna have to fucking DM him now. That fucker.
That fucker. Oh, you got your opportunities to go short. So I hope you're holding on to your fucking shorts now. You fucking dickwad. This might be a face ripper if it keeps going.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. I got short at 75.50.
Well, that's tight.
It was risky. Yeah, well, I had to take a little heat.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you. Starting
And then,
fucking.
like, this job is like, don't forget what the name of the job is, right? It's applying risk.
It is.
Okay? So it's not like it's every time is going to be so straightforward and easy and like money, right? Like yeah, like the job is applying risk to, so that's weighing your odds. Go to the bathroom. No, what? You're not watching fucking Fat Cat's videos? Is that what's going on? You're not really watching? Or sorry, maybe not his videos, but his freaking live streams where he's got like a fucking coffee can under his desk.
I mean,
I put it
Slim.
in
If
there.
you,
I put it. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. Hold on.
I mean,
Right
this
here.
like
Ideas for
Fat
improving.
Fat Cat literally had a like some kind of energy drink, and they just like it was empty, and then decided to just fill it up real quick. You know,
I need a 2 liter exactly, but this is ideally what you'd have.
with the suit and everything.
Oh
I
well,
can't.
yeah.
I
Like
can't see that.
you gotta be professional for the Zoom meetings, right? Oh, full catheter. Oh, that's brave. That's a little medical for me.
Risk of infection is too damn high on that.
Risk of infection. Risk of fucking ramrodding it in the wrong fucking spot. I don't know
Ramrodding
shit
it.
about that.
No. You have a medical professional do it for you.
Oh, now you got your business expenses. Now it's gonna be more. Fuck.
I mean, tax deductible though.
Right. Right. Hopefully, yeah, exactly. Hopefully, she can become your wife, and then you can expense her job as well.
Oh, holy. I think it's likely to chop back and forth like this. Like NQ bottomed out pretty neatly here. Don't know if ES is doing the same. I'm just looking at it from a, well, kind of doing the same shit. Probably go up and retest 74.
Well, no, it'll definitely come back and take my fucking break even plus 2 out for sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's what it's trained to do.
No, like that's just like the way you trail your stops and the way the market is like aligned right now on the LVNs.
Not good.
It just makes perfect sense for them to go all the way back there.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
uh,
And this is what I'm saying. Why waste all your
it's.
hard work? You should just take it all off right now and be done with the fucking thing instead of
I
letting it
mean,
come back.
you can do that if you want to. Like,
That's
I'm
the
not
time
gonna
it's gonna
tell.
go down to fucking the bottom.
Oh, like you can argue all you want, Harvey. You have to make a decision.
I know. So we'll just continue with our 90% win rate at plus 2, plus 2, plus 2.
Oh, I
Keep with the
can't.
system.
I can't disagree with you. Apparently, you're making profits out of it, so there's nothing wrong with it. So.
It becomes so slow that it becomes, It's
What?
kinda,
How do
I
you?
don't know.
How do you?
It'd be like, think about a beggar on the street. You know what I mean? Like he's picking it up quarter at a time, but at the end of the day, he still makes his $5 for his bottle of booze.
Well, that's not how you do this. You're basically your high is sitting here fucking doing this shit over and over again and getting fucking emotionally riled every time it fucking smacks against you. Like fucking sitting there, fuck, I missed it, fuck this. And then I can just hear it. Like it's emotional roller coaster. Not the level on as Fat Cat, but you're also having a roller coaster.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to disagree.
I kind of learned to control it by now, and hence it's so boring that I actually have to do something while and like I don't know. My problem is I can't get myself to do something really productive at the same time.
Well, because you can't. I have the same. Yes, I know. Because you don't want to engage yourself in something too, say, strenuous. Like it could be mental strain. It could be even just jumping down and doing a bunch of push-ups. It's like the moment you do 3 push-ups, you look back up and you're like, "Am I? You know what I mean?" And yeah, it's. I get it, man. Because your focus needs to be, pretty intense to, I don't know, be able to do this job. So.
I mean, it's both yes and no on that part for sure. Like in my opinion, right now, like how I'm trading currently, it doesn't
Well,
really require me to
we're
have mental
waiting a bit
clarity.
more.
Yeah, a bit more.
Well, then, like I said, crochet something. Make me a fucking sweater vest or something. Do you have a little dog? Make a little sweater vest for a little dog or something.
Oh.
I don't even know how to spell it.
I jumped on the bandwagon on like a scalp on NQ long. So let's see if I can get something out of this. I'm so far 8 points in profit, so let's see if I can get to 10 so I can scale.
Yeah, you can
Fucking
make a little scarf or something for us.
oh, this is me. This is me making a scarf here with someone's intestines.
Oh fuck.
That's the truth, though. Ah, fuck it. I'm cutting this fucker here. I'm out. I'm out. That was not a great risk to reward fucking trade. That wasn't. It was like 2.1. Like, what the fuck? And it
Comes the
wasn't
break
even.
even. Who wants to bet?
Yeah, I'm betting it's gonna be the break even that's gonna get like tapped now any second. And Q is barely up the other side of the ridge now, so probably gonna get tapped.
Oh.
Didn't that get tapped now, or no? Or +2 ticks or +2 points.
2 ticks, just 2
Okay,
ticks.
then you're good. Then you're.
Holy smokes. 2 points is way too deep.
Well, who
Have to wait
knows?
till you
Who
get to-
knows?
well, you have to wait until you get to the second leg down for that, right? And then
Oh, who knows?
and Linda's actually taught me to wait for the second pivot to actually start trailing it down. So it's actually kind
knows?
of helps once you're in a move.
I don't know how degen you're going when you're trading. What do you mean? That might be full
Full what?
degen, full degenerate, meaning
Oh.
you're trailing your stops like crazy.
Yeah, no. That'll knock you out of a trade for sure. I had a saying that said, "If you trail your stop too tight, you will get stopped out."
Well, that's
Pretty
fucking logical.
straightforward, right? Some of my sayings aren't that rocket science. They're pretty much just reminding you to fucking stop being stupid.
And then now NQ is being a real fucking retard. I mean, it's just chopping. For the hell of just chopping. Well, lessons were to be learned here. It would be that I should have run full fucking tilt on size and just fucking held on, fucking strapped into the rocket ship,
Yeah.
like
Well,
slowly gliding to the stratosphere. Like,
Just gotta stop, dude. Fucking goddamn it. Mm. They're risky.
what?
Like, do you journal your trades? Like, how do you track all your shit?
Right now, there's no point in me journaling it. Like, I just
You
like I type in the ones that I don't follow my plan, pretty much. Because if they're like, if I'm executing them correctly, like I'm just putting in the retard trades that I'm taking, because everything else is just like it literally follows a certain. It's not like a lot I'm doing, since I follow like the criteria for the entries and that's it. Like I don't really do anything else. So like if I don't like if I know I'm taking a trade that I'm skipping out on certain criteria, I'm writing it down to track the percentages of trades that I take that I'm not like fully committed in terms of following every part of the system.
Yeah, like 100%
Yeah,
convinced
yeah.
or whatever. You're saying, oh, well,
So
the volume wasn't down here, but I still took it, or this wasn't like this, or
yeah,
cool.
basically the ones that I don't have full
Yeah, I
confirmation,
guess
but I
what I was
still
getting at.
state.
I wasn't questioning your. It was when do you do that though? Do you do that? I find that I have to do it during the trade. That works the best for me to track what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm not doing. I'm like typing it in after I'm done with the trade because usually they don't
Right away
repeat
though,
that
or at
often.
the end of the day.
Right away.
Right away, yeah, okay.
You
Well,
should.
that's
You
what I'm
should.
saying. Like, right away. I mean, not like I'm writing some of it during the trade, but Yeah, like I'm filling the a final out, like I just finished it right now. Anybody else tracking trades? When do they track trades? At the end of the day? Like I know Fat Cat goes back and tracks them at the end of the day. He does it a little differently. He like examines the how the tag set or whatever, right? He's going for yeah, setups more than anything, I guess.
Well, Netflix is creating a new what's it called? Documentary. Our universe. So at least I have something to watch.
Have you seen Dirk Gently, Holistic Detective?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
I mean, I watch a lot of shit because I've like since I started trading, like more or less when I don't have a setup, like there's no point in chasing a lot of the time, so I'm just sitting, like most of the time I'm sitting either like trying to study, program, or do some other shenanigans, or I'm watching YouTube or movies or series. So it doesn't really matter, just to have some background noise. Because the majority of the time I'm not really engaged in doing everything. Because you can only focus for so long before you need breaks. In my opinion, that has been the case for me. I wonder, are you allowed to trade on these products? Are they allowing you to fuck around with the? Let's actually watch the other currencies. If you're allowed to trade like Ethereum and these fucking cryptocurrencies, they must be moving at least. What a fucking shit show that is.
I got a call coming in. I'll be right back.
Sounds healthy. With the toothpick spread, him. Sounds like just the right product for me. Let's fucking hit it, max size. Fucking rip it. Just gobble it up. I mean, literally what they're doing, Dingus, is they're sitting on both the closest prices, and if they get filled on the futures contract, they will buy in the actual real asset, Dingus, or sell, depending on which counter side they get. To basically have a risk-free asset, because it's so easy to hedge ETH or Bitcoin in relation to the futures. They probably use all of them. Whatever has the cheapest price. Or best price relative to whatever position they need to take. That's how every market maker does. I'm gonna head off. This is too dead for me. Good luck, everyone.